Hello, this is the inaugural Andy versus Dano webcast. I'm glad you guys are watching. If you're first-time viewers, we're first-time presenters. And so, welcome aboard.
Yeah, welcome everybody. This is Andy, and that's Dano, and basically we're just doing our very first live web recorded cast, and we're just gonna wing it and see how everything goes. But yeah, how's your morning, Dano?
It was
Did you
good.
work out already?
Yeah, I work out every morning around 10:30.
Yeah.
Keep it consistent there. I usually
Yeah.
wake up, eat a little bit of breakfast, and I'm off to the gym.
So you wake up at 8 a.m. and then you head to the gym at 10 a.m., right?
Yeah, well, 10:30 is when I get ready to go to the gym. So I wake up anywhere from like 9 to 10:30. Actually, I can just get up and go. I have to be honest, the days I wake up that late, I actually don't eat breakfast, which is a bad habit of mine. I can tend not to eat very much in the morning, and then I overeat later on in the day. So eating breakfast is like probably a harder habit to set than going to the gym.
Well, okay. For me, I think 23 years of my life, I never ever had breakfast, and I was never used to eating breakfast. Was that the same for you, or did you always have like a well-balanced breakfast every morning?
I've never been good at breakfast, ever. And I think it's probably why I'm overweight. Like when I went to college, I go through the entire day not eating, and I get home at like 8 o'clock, and then I finally eat something. So I'm starving.
Yeah, my eating habit is really bad too, and with this whole diet thing, it's not just about eating right or exercising. It's also about like scheduling everything, what time to eat too. So yeah, I'm guilty myself. I've missed many breakfasts myself too, and then I just hit the gym and I just start working out like it's nothing. But I'm pretty sure it's very damaging, because when we're working out, it takes so much calories and it burns all your sugar and stuff like that, and that's another thing. That's why last week every time I work out, I threw up. Monday workout, throw up. Tuesday workout, throw up. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I just kept throwing up every single time. And then I went online, I'm like, why the hell am I throwing up so much? They're like, alright, if you're not used to working out, and you're working out for the first time, and you work out really hard where you sweat a lot, your body eats up a lot of your sugar in your blood, and when it gets too low, you feel like vomiting. So they say, okay, you should drink some sports drink or whatever to refill it. You should drink it a little bit before, during, and after. So I did that. I finished a whole blue Gatorade, and guess what? I threw up the entire thing, and then everything in my toilet was all blue and stuff like that.
Wow.
But after that, yeah. But then by the time it hit the weekend and I pushed myself the same amount, I didn't feel like throwing up anymore. And all I drank was just a little bit of water and stuff like that. So I think it's just a matter of my body getting used to my workout, just my workout. So
And
yeah,
I never knew about I didn't know about the blood sugar thing. That's kind of interesting. I've never had that issue with vomiting. I mean, maybe I'm just not working out hard enough. I work out pretty hard sometimes, and like I feel really tired, and I feel really kind of just worn, but I never have that feeling that I just can't keep it in. I always can keep it in. I get cramps in my stomach area, but that's as far as it goes.
Do you feel like vomiting though?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, maybe you've been. Well, what about at the very beginning when you barely started working out?
No. But I never worked myself out to levels I work out now. Like I would go on like level 1 on a treadmill for like 15 minutes, and I go lift some weights. So I never just like hit the gym hard. I always kind of slowly went into it. And so now I'm working pretty hard, but I don't know. I just took it easy the first couple times because I didn't want to get sick or cause injury. because I don't want to go to the hospital and all that fun stuff.
But after all the throwing up and all that stuff, now when I work out, when I don't feel that vomit, I feel like I'm not working out hard enough. So when I'm all tired and stuff like that, I actually keep pushing myself.
You set your expectations
Want to get
to
that
level.
feeling back. Yeah. I think I'm addicted to vomiting now. So yeah.
I'm addicted to trying to push myself to a certain level, like when I first working out, that level like where I want to stop. I try to get that every time I work out, like where I just like when I'm working out and I'm like running on the elliptical machine or something, and I'm like, oh, I just can't do this anymore. I'm like, yes, this is exactly where I want to be, and keep going. That's when I start notching it up.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yesterday, so what happened the last time that I was working out on the, my whole routine, the 30-minute elliptical, 30-minute Stairmaster, 30-minute treadmill, I did exactly the same thing, and it was like a walk in the park. I just became used to it, and it didn't really push me that much. I didn't really sweat as much anymore. So yesterday, when I got on it, I went on the elliptical. I put it to the hardest possible and the highest, what do you call that? Highest vertical elevation, slope. But I put it to the highest everything, and I just worked everything. And it was tough, but I could do it. I remember 2 weeks ago, I couldn't even get on that thing for more than 5 minutes. But now I can go 30-minute at the highest. And then I went on the Stairmaster. Well, the Stairmaster I couldn't push myself all the way because that would just be dangerous. I would just fall off that thing right away. But I did push it up like a couple more notches and everything like that, and everything was good. I started sweating a lot more. Yeah, on the treadmill, same exact thing. I put it to the highest slope, and I just made it a lot faster, and I just tried to last longer on it. So maybe next week I'll on the Stairmaster I'll put it to like the highest setting and see how long I can go on that thing. But
so is that kind of how you're setting your?
Good right now.
Is that kind of how you're setting your goals? Like you're not really setting maybe weight loss goals. You're setting like how far can I go on the cardio goals?
Yeah. And when I'm on a dumbbell, I want to know how much I can push myself, how many reps I can do. There's actually one machine at the gym where you just get on top and you hold 2 bars and you have to push yourself up and then come back down. So it looks like a different type of pull-up. It's the opposite of a pull-up.
Yeah, I can't do.
So that's what I'm aiming for. I cannot even do one of that right now, and that's how I'm gonna measure myself. Because they're looking at your upper body strength compared to my weight. And if you weigh lighter and you're much stronger, then you can do it. But then I'm completely opposite. I weigh a lot more and my strength isn't up to par. So my body is totally inefficient right now.
I think that's the tricep machine, right? Where it works this muscle right here.
Yeah. It's the tricep machine. It's really just 2 bars and you just push yourself up. I can't even do 1, but I'm hoping by the end of the week I can at least do 2. And I think by the time I can do 10 of it, I've probably lost like 20 pounds or something like that.
Because you got light enough where you can actually lift yourself up.
Yeah, light enough and strong enough. Yeah.
It's all about becoming light. That's how you'll get more reps.
Is that what you're doing right now? Are you setting up? Is that how you're measuring yourself in terms of weight or?
I'm always looking at the weight, but I always try to push myself further. Usually on the cardio machines, if I'm doing like I tend to like elliptical more than anything else because I feel like it works out more of your body. I'm not a big treadmill fan. Every time I'm doing it, I try to get more calorie, like whatever the machine says the calories are burned. I know they're not really the actual calories you're burning, but I try to get past a certain level. So like last time I did 30 minutes, I burned 400 calories on here. I'm going to go try to do that in 25 minutes. I'm going to try to eat, like I try to make it, I use a lot of numbers when I'm working out. I'm always trying to beat other numbers. It's like a metrics junkie kind of thing.